What's up, chat? It's a new day, it's a new me, and today it's a new reaction slob. Anyways, today we're going to be reacting to the Captain World Record, which was done here by Big D, actually. What a surprise to see. Big D, more so known for his amazing railgunner, but here he has the Captain World Record, which is kinda surprising to me. Now, this actually isn't the first time I'm reacting to the Captain World Record. For any knowers of the lore on this channel, anyone who's been a long-time follower knows I'm actually a Captain main. Now, the reason I don't do Captain speedruns, in spite of that, is because I play Orbital Strike, which is very, very, very noticeably slower. But here he gets a vase and APR. Okay, bro. But yeah, by the way, this speedrun is sub 18. That's ridiculous. That is insanely fast. That is faster than Engineer with spare drone parts empathy cores, by the way. And I'm using Engineer as a point of reference because they have like pretty similar mobility. Yeah, Engineer's world record was like 18.5, I believe. But yeah, as I was yapping about earlier, for the knowers of the channel, I am a Captain main, but I play Orbital Strike. Yeah, in spite of my over 1,000 hours in Risk of Rain 2, I just never learned like the Mithrix Phase 2 setups for Diablo. I also just don't really like using it that much, if I'm gonna be honest. So that's why I haven't been doing speedruns of Captain, despite being a self-proclaimed main of the dude. But yeah, fun fact, like about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I've also done another reaction video to the previous Captain World Record, which was done by Ruddycub. That was like I want to say barely a sub 20 run, so this is a lot faster than that. It's really impressive stuff. It doesn't opt for lost series. I wonder why that is. Oh wow. I can see why this is world record. That's insane. Yeah, if he just gets a band, he's honestly set. He's honestly set. That's ridiculous. Fuel cell, band, those are the things he's looking for. He needs a fuel cell so he can get through the moon faster. He needs a band so he can one-shot Mithrix. Because I think Behemoth and APR might be enough. Oh yeah, by the way, this run is over 8 months old, which means this was before Phase 2 and Phase 3, I think. No, I think it was after Phase... It was like somewhere around the time Phase 2 came out, so... I'm not sure if this is in Phase 1 or Phase 2 of Seekers of the Storm. That's why like the Halcyonite at the start of the video was like not insanely juiced up and still had like that really fast dash. I don't think that's in the Diablo range, is it? Well, he's just gonna permastun it so it doesn't bother him. Oh wow, that was. Okay, my bad. Okay, needs to be careful of this overloading rats. Thankfully he has a healing drone that drew a bit of aggro actually. But yeah, what he's looking for, band, bit of damage mult maybe. I don't know if Behemoth and APR is enough. And a fuel cell, so he can get through the moon faster. And he's probably gonna get those. Ew, what is that ugly Scorchworm? Yeah, I don't play this game on low graphics, so I didn't know they looked like that. Holy ugly. What the hell? But yeah, considering this is a sub 18 run, which is insanely fast, he probably gets all the stuff I mentioned along the way. Some things that would also help speed up this run is some movement speed, because Captain is just one of those slow survivors that doesn't really have any mobility at all. So probably just get these and go. Yeah. Captain's too slow to loot anything else on the stage. Anything else would be considered too far away for like a world record run. So yeah, there's some movement speed. There's some more damage molts. Oh wait, my bad. He got the monster tooth, really? I thought he aimed it towards the chronic. Maybe that's why he was complaining in chat earlier. Classic hacking. Unlucky. Okay, hoping he doesn't get a Xi construct here. Unlucky. Well, he has Behemoth and APR, so he can just speed shoot it down. And if you don't know how speed shooting works, you need your left beacon. Press that. Press your special. Then spam left click, sprint, while also holding forward. Okay, just pretty standard gameplay so far. That Xi construct is so unlucky. Okay, he came back in field of view. That's nice. Because yeah, dude, if he just hid behind that sphere for like the entire fight, that actually would have been such a ridiculous amount of time loss. But yeah, you can just speed shoot it down. He needs to be careful, do a bit of strafing as well, so he doesn't get melted. And yeah, nice. Good stuff, Big D. Okay, nothing really nearby. We might see him use... Might see him get that shot. Yep, setting up a vase beforehand. I hope he gets that charge back in time for Fate, or for the start of stage 4. Okay, opts to get the wrap instead of the question mark. It's gonna be really helpful for phase 2 of the Mithrix fight. And oh, he decides to get the damage chest. Interesting. Oh my god. Thankfully it's Treeborn with a very low blast zone. Also, he barely gets that vase in time. That's insane. It literally disappeared as he was in it. But yeah, since he spent that extra time looting, the vase should be up just in time. Looking for the particles, not really seeing them. Yeah, it's on the bottom, unlucky. He's gonna have to take some fall damage here. Thankfully he got that opal on stage 3. Yeah, having to aim upwards so he can speed shoot without wasting his beacon. Because if you use your left beacon, you actually cannot speed shoot anymore. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's a sales star only after opening that large chest. Oh my god. What the heck? Yeah, I've never actually watched this run before, despite being a self-proclaimed Captain Main. But yeah, what the heck? Spare jump parts? What the heck? That is insane, as if this run wasn't insane enough already. Don't tell me he got empathy cores in stage 5. But honestly, he might at this rate, because like, I'm not seeing any bans. He still needs a setup to one-shot Mithrix. I don't know if this is good enough. It's just APR and a behemoth. So maybe this run isn't what I think it is. Maybe it's actually just spare jump parts empathy cores, but really late into the game. Maybe he doesn't get to build that one-shot Mithrix. I don't know. Dude. That's a breaching fin. That'll help with the damage molds. And if this is phase 1, that's actually pretty broken. Okay. Gets the fuel cell, which I said he needed earlier in order to realistically get a 17-minute run, which is what he got here. So yeah, that's his moon sequence figured out. Now he just needs something for Mithrix. Either he has to get a band here or empathy cores. Either one of those. Oh, Void Cradle. Opts to not open it though because he only has a fungus? Question mark? Okay, so this is not a soulless. So he probably gets a band somewhere on the stage, right? Surely. Wow, perforator. Well, while nothing much is going on here, I'm gonna do some yapping. I know I've been slacking a little on the whole weekly reaction slot thing. I don't know if I can even call it weekly anymore, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it up to you guys, post some more reaction videos because quite frankly, I really want to finish reacting to all the survivors before Alloyed Collective comes out. Yeah, I really want to finish reacting to all the survivors before Alloyed Collective comes out. Now, while I was doing some yapping here, he actually got a Polygloot, which might actually be enough to deal with Mithrix, because he also got that Perforator as well. Nice. Yeah, if he gets lucky with the procs here, it's actually enough to deal with Mithrix. So here he starts cooking the Diablo, not actually pressing left click though, just holding it, because even though the Diablo didn't come out yet, the cooldown for it is still happening. So if he times it right, he can actually use 2 Diablos at once against Mithrix. Not a big fan of that vase. What the hell, Big D? So, normally you see people cook the Diablo to stack 2 Diablos on Mithrix, but instead he's gonna save one here and then get the other one to cook up for the start of phase 2. Dude, he did get lucky with the procs. That's insane. It doesn't do the phase 2 setup. Okay. Yeah, because actually Ruddy Cub a long time ago, back when I reacted to his run over a year ago, he did a phase 2 setup that instantly one-shot a Wisp, but I guess it's not going to be that much of an issue here with the build he has. Behemoth, APR, Polyloot, Murph, and also Spread Drone parts. Insane. And then combine that with speed shooting and just get insane procs on very high damaging items. A little harder to deal with the grounded guys, surprisingly, because you can't speed shoot him. Unless you aim upwards like that. So that's why he had a vase to get closer there, because he had to aim upwards in order to take him out. So we're probably going to see him do the same thing for this dude. But making sure he times his Diablo correctly before taking out this dude so he can skip phase 3. Notice how he didn't kill him right away until that ball spawned. And if he timed it right, which I mean he probably did, bam. Now not as lucky as in phase 1, but still really good. And his build is still definitely enough to deal with Mithrix here. Why didn't you hacking beacon Mithrix in the middle? Not optimal gameplay, hello. Oh, just beat him. Should be good. Yo, this guy is messing up. Hello? This is the world record? Thank you. Holy. So yeah, going towards the rock with 2 peaks. Hoping he gets the counterclockwise one because that's the one he's nearby. He doesn't. So, oh, he actually gets really unlucky with the portal RNG here. So he doesn't get either of the 2 closest portals, but has to go for this one. Unlucky mate. Ooh, that's... Dang, that's so unlucky. This would have been a low 17 if he got better portal RNG. Hate to see it. Yeah, there's 2 close portal spots you can get. There's one that rotates counterclockwise near that rock he was standing at. And there's also another one that rotates clockwise, like in the complete opposite direction. But with his current loadout, he actually doesn't have the mobility to enter that clockwise portal sometimes. So yeah, we had to see him go through that sad little counterclockwise portal that's like really far away. Probably the next best one. So yeah, there's the run. Very impressive stuff. Good stuff, Big D. Now as always, the full run is going to be in the description, and make sure to show support to Big D. Okay, bye.